Assalamualaikum. Today we will do class 9th English chapter number 3 Daffodils exercise. First of all we will do glossary bliss khushi happiness continuous musalsal spreading in a line fluttering purpurana to move lightly and quickly. Host lashkar a large number of people or things jokund hushtaba cheerful Milky Way a band of light across the night sky made up of a huge number of stars. Pensive सोचने वाला Pensive सोचने वाला thinking deeply solitude तन्हाई the state of being alone sprightly खुशतबा full of life and energy vacant खाली empty or unoccupied vales वादियाँ valleys wandered घूमना to walk slowly around. Choose the correct option for each question. What is the primary theme of the poem Daffodils? The power of love, the beauty of nature, the importance of friendship, the struggle of life, the beauty of nature. Option B है the beauty of nature. To which natural element does the poet compare himself in the beginning? A tree, a river, a cloud, a mountain. A cloud. Where does the poet see the daffodils? Beside a river, beside a lake, in a garden, on a mountain. Beside a lake. How does the poet describe the movement of the daffodils, saying in the wind, standing still, fluttering and dancing, falling to the ground, fluttering and dancing? To what does the poet compare the daffodils in terms of their continuous stretch? A flowing river, a starry night, a long road, an endless forest, a starry night. How many daffodils does the poet estimate he saw at a glance? A. Hundreds, thousands, tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands, tens of thousands. Which word best describe the poet's initial feeling before he sees the daffodils? Happy, lonely, excited, angry, lonely. What effect do the daffodils have on the poet's mood when he later recalls them? They make him sad, they bring him joy, they make him anxious, they make him tired. They bring him joy. What phrase does the poet use to describe his reflective moment about the daffodils in a cheerful mood? This is the option. Which line from the poem best conveys the lasting impact of the daffodils on the poet? I wandered lonely as cloud, and then my heart with option number C, and then my heart with pleasure fills. Next we will do denotative and connotative meanings. Denotative means dictionary definitions. The literal or primary meaning of a word, the dictionary definition. Connotation, the idea or feelings that a word invokes in addition to its literal or primary meaning. Words lonely, denotative meaning feeling or being alone, connotative meaning a sense of isolation, sadness. Cloud, a mass of condensed water. Connotative, clouds can symbolize sadness. Fluttering, moving lightly and quickly. Connotative meanings just nervousness. Sprightly, full of energy and life. Connotative meaning a positive, lively. Gaze, to look something steadily. Connotative meaning implies deep admiration. Bliss, perfect happiness as connotative meaning a sense of peace. Specify positive and negative connotation of each of the following. Gaze, he stood there and gazed at daffodils. Stare, the fighters tried to stare each other down. Shine, the stars shine at night. Glare, the sun was glaring right in my eyes. Hoard, I hoards grains to earn more profit. Collect, she collects flowers. Next, figurative grammar portion है. Figurative language in the poem simile. Simile definition. A figure of speech that compares two different things using the words like or as. एक ऐसी ये फिगर ऑफ स्पीच है जिसमें दो मुख्तलिफ चीज़ों का मुवाजना किया जाता है और लाइक और एज जिन सेंटेंसेस में यूज़ होते हैं उनको हम सिमिली कहते हैं. फॉर एग्जाम्पल फ्रॉम द पोइम आई वॉन्डर लॉनली एज अ क्लाउड. एज हमारे पास सिमिली है. एक्सप्लेनेशन, द पोएट कंपेयर हिज loneliness to a cloud. जो शायर है वो अपनी तन्हाई को बादलों के साथ जो है कंपेयर कर रहा है, तो हमारे पास सिमिली क्या है, एज। Personification. Definition: a figure of speech that gives human qualities, animals, objects or ideas. ऐसी figure of speech जो इंसानी खूबियों को शो करती है, एनिमल्स या जानवरों को, ऑब्जेक्ट्स और आइडिया या कोई जानवर या कोई ख्याल जो है वो इंसानी खूबियों को जाहिर करता है, इंसान की खूबियों के साथ जाहिर करता है, उसको हम पर्सोनिफिकेशन कहते हैं। फ्लटरिंग एंड डांसिंग इन द ब्रीज। फ्लटरिंग एंड डांसिंग इन द ब्रीज, हवा में वो फड़फड़ा रहे थे और रक्स कर रहे थे, और ये किसकी क्वालिटी है, इंसानों की है, ह्यूमंस की है। सो द डैफोडिल्स आर डांस्ड as if they were dancing, which makes the scene more lively and relatable, conveying a sense of joy and movement. Hyperbole. Definition: an exaggerated statement not meant to taken literally, used for a great emphasis or effect. Exaggerated. What is exaggerated? 10,000 saw I at a glance. 10,000 मैंने 10,000 जो थे एक नज़र में देखे. This is hyperbole. Metaphor. Definition: a figure of speech that directly refers to one thing by mentioning another, implying a symbolic comparison. Examples from the poem: The flash upon that inward eye. Inward eye is a metaphor. The inward eye is a metaphor for the poet's memory or imagination, suggesting that the memory of the daffodil is vivid and striking. Alliteration. The repetition of the same consonant sound at the beginning of the adjacent or closely connected words. Example from the poem: Beside the lake, beneath the trees. Beside B, beneath B. So the repeated B sound creates a musical rhythm, enhancing the poem is auditory appeal. Assonance. Definitions: the repetition of vowel sounds in nearby words, a host of golden daffodils. The repeated O sound creates harmonious effects, adding the poem's aura of musicality. Imagery. Definition: descriptive language that appeals to the sense and creates mental image. Continues as the star that shine and twinkle on the Milky Way. Choose the appropriate words and phrases for effective comparison. Simile: the baby's skin was as soft as silk. बेबी स्किन को कंपेयर किया गया है सिल्क से. पर्सोनिफिकेशन: द विंड हवा को, थ्रू द ट्रीज विस्परिंग सीक्रेट्स. द विंड डांस्ड. ऑप्शन इसका करेक्ट ऑप्शन है डांस्ड. हाइपरबोले: आई वॉज सो हंग्री आई कुड ईट अ हॉर्स. हॉर्स इसका करेक्ट आंसर है. इमेजरी: द स्काई वॉज पेंटेड विद ह्यूज ऑफ पिंक एंड डैश एज द सनसेट, ऑरेंज. मेटाफर: टाइम इज अ ग्रेट हीलर. Assonance: the lazy cat sat on a mat. Alliteration: the cold crisp snow crunched underfoot. The cold crisp clean. इसका आंसर है, करेक्ट आंसर है clean. Compound prepositions. Compound preposition are phrases consisting of more than one word that function together as a single preposition. They often include words like in, on, at, for, to, of, with, combined with another word or a phrase. Example and uses like according to. To के साथ according use हुआ है. This is compound preposition. This mean as stated by. Example: according to the teacher, the test will be held next week. Due to की वजह से. This means because of. To भी प्रपोजिशन है, सो इसके साथ ड्यू यूज हुआ है, तो ये 2 वर्ड्स हैं, तो ये कंपाउंड प्रपोजिशन है. इन फ्रंट ऑफ दिस मीन्स बिफोर or ahead of something. एग्जाम्पल: द कार इज पार्क्ड इन फ्रंट ऑफ द हाउस. ऑन बिहाफ ऑफ दिस मीन्स रिप्रेजेंटिंग समवन, किसी की तरफ से बोलना या किसी की तरफ से कुछ कहना. एग्जाम्पल: शी एक्सेप्टेड द अवार्ड ऑन बिहाफ ऑफ हर टीम. इन एडिशन टू दिस मीन्स अलॉन्ग विद, साथ होना. एग्जाम्पल: इन एडिशन टू हिज स्टडीज ही आल्सो प्लेज फुटबॉल. इन स्पाइट ऑफ दिस मीन डिस्पाइट. इन स्पाइट ऑफ द कोल्ड वेदर दे वेंट फॉर अ वॉक. रीड ईच सेंटेंसेस. अंडरलाइन द कंपाउंड प्रपोजिशन. हियर आई एम नॉट I have not underlined the sentences but I will tell you. According to the schedule, according to is compound preposition. In front of second line में in front of compound preposition, on behalf compound preposition, due to compound preposition, in addition to compound preposition, and in spite of compound preposition. Use the given compound preposition to create your own sentence. According to my opinion, it is not good for your health. In front of my house is in front of a park. On behalf of, I am talking you with the on behalf of my father. Due to fog, the bus was late. In addition to tea, please give me cookies. In spite of cold, he reached college in time. Read each sentence and underline the prepositional phrases, then write whether it is an adjective phrase or an adverb phrase. The book on the shelf is mine. Adjective phrase हम उसको कहते हैं, ये prepositional phrases हैं जो कि noun को describes करती हैं, किसी भी noun को. अब book यहाँ पे बुक को डिस्क्राइब किया जा रहा है कि वो कहाँ पर है. दिस इज एडजेक्टिव फ्रेज. शी रिसाइटेड विद ग्रेस, ये है हमारे पास एडवर्ब फ्रेज. एडवर्ब फ्रेज में हम वर्ब्स को डिस्क्राइब करते हैं. सो दे ट्रेवल टू द माउंटेन्स, एडवर्ब फ्रेज. द कैट अंडर द टेबल इज स्लीपिंग, एडजेक्टिव फ्रेज. ही अराइव्ड आफ्टर डिनर, adverb phrase. The painting on the wall is beautiful, adjective phrase. Use the given prepositional phrases to create your own sentences. In the morning, he takes walk in the morning. Under the bed, the cat was sitting under the bed with a smile. He welcomed the guest with a smile. After the game, they went to take rest on the roof. The child threw ball on the roof.